It wasn't easy. It never was. I spent so much time eating, not being physical, not incorporating any sort of exercise. I was embarrassed to take pictures. I was embarrassed to film videos. I could barely walk or run. I tried using filters to hide my reality,
to work out or to
thinking
not
that it would change.
That is the question.
But in reality,
But hey, look,
I
got
wasn't
my ugly
ever
crystal sweater.
courageous enough to showcase what I was actually doing to myself.
We're about to get on the...
I decided to change my life. I decided to push myself and incorporate
So much fun.
physical activity into my daily life. I started eating better.
Balls are so cool. Also, I'm in love.
I slowly started getting more comfortable documenting and filming myself.
I couldn't even feel my hands.
It did get a little easier the more I did it, and the more progress that I saw, the more I was motivated to keep going. I was able to play with my little sister. I was able to fit into an airplane properly. I started seeing changes like my ring. My ring fell off of my fingers at minus 25 pounds.
So far I'm down 25 pounds since November 27th, so I'm really proud of myself. I've been eating really good and I work out every day.
I knew I had to keep going.
I'm sorry, I'm using a filter because
25 pounds is a huge deal. What if I lost more? What if this time I didn't give up on myself?
So I was talking with my mom.
I'd always tried in the past,
and my ring fell off. My university.
but it always failed. With the fad diets and very little eating, those things weren't sustainable.
And my mom was like,
I had to figure out a way to incorporate sustainability and lifelong changes.
Just finished another successful workout at the gym.
My confidence also began to rise.
Right now.
I was more comfortable taking pictures, shooting videos. Yes, I still used filters. They were fun at the time. But there was a new side of myself that I'd never seen before. Clothes started to fit loose.
The shirt used to fit me a little tight.
I actually ended up having to change out my wardrobe several times. But I also wanted to make sure I had fun. I wanted to spend time with friends, family, knowing that I'd get back on track, even if I slipped a little bit. Days weren't easy. They weren't always easy, but I kept going. I even transitioned out of the gym now. At this point, I was more comfortable with being out in public, like going to parks.
I don't know how much, but we'll see. It's the first time I've run at the park in a really long time.
It wasn't easy
I just wanted to take advantage
to be
of the
seen,
day, so hope everyone has a
especially because this was all new to me. But again, balancing, having fun, living life, enjoying the little things.
Okay, I think this is my workout for today.
Even other physical activity, like going out. It was new opportunity for me to discover new ways to push myself. When I started seeing my pant sizes going down, I knew I was doing something right. It just got easier. I was excited to work out. I was excited to move my body. I was excited to eat my meals. I even started cooking more and meal prepping.
I would say today was a very good day for working out. I did
Documenting this whole process was a really huge deal for me,
and I did 4 miles
for myself and
I
possibly to
also
help
hit a
other
record.
people.
So I ran a full mile in 11.
I discovered new things about myself daily, both in a physical aspect and a mental aspect. But I was excited. I was excited to go to the gym. I was excited to eat my snacks, all my healthier alternatives. Clothes started to fit more and more loosely as I went down. A whole new level of confidence. Because before this, I beat myself up. And even to this day, I still do sometimes.
So much about my weight loss stuff.
But I was helping myself.
And like, if you've had
I was
me on
helping
Snapchat
others.
for like a long time, you've seen me from like day one to
Making
right now.
people around me know that it is possible.
Losing weight is honestly the hardest thing, but like, it's all about mindset. So,
And I did it all
speaking of
naturally.
weight loss, I'm gonna announce it, and if you guys are interested,
I was finally gaining a life
day 2
that I've never had, but I always wanted.
I've been eating great, and I've
That I craved, but never did anything about. I was feeling myself. Hey, I can do anything that I put my mind to. Anything.
Been following at Eat Smart Sweets
My
for
habits
months now.
on a
And
daily
so
basis
they
were just
barely
changing.
started to,
And these
sell
habits
their products
stuck
here in
long
Whole
term.
Foods.
It was unreal, but very real at the same time.
So I just finished up at the gym. It was an
I would
awesome
lose sleep.
workout. I would
sometimes miss out on some opportunities. But you know what? Working on myself and putting myself first was the best thing. Non-scale victories were my favorite. Because you can't always measure your value based off of a number on the scale.
This is the kind of post-workout I love. And I only did it for like 40 minutes because I have plans tonight. But like, I'm still like drenching and glistening. And
this was my new reality. Whoa, who am I? It was easier to smile just because I was happier, both inside and out. I would also do fitness classes. They were my favorite. Zumba, yoga, body pump, body flow, making new friends in the process.
okay, so this is Veronica. And
Some people that I hold near and dear to my heart through this journey.
So we're gonna read it. Oh my gosh, she wrote me one too. I'm so happy. Okay, so let's go ahead and open it. Okay, it's gonna be kind of hard. Oh wait, it's so. Okay, so we're gonna read it. You can read yours first.
Meeting people
Mommy, motivation.
who motivate you. You motivate each other.
We hope you have a perfect fanny pack day. La 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 la. Note, happy fanny pack day. Zumba's the best. Of Jacqueline.
Oh, that is so cute. Okay, she put, hello Paige, this is the motivation song. We know you love Zumba, we know you love songs, so here's a little motivation song. Note, have a wonderful fanny pack day. Oh my god, this is so cute.
I want to hear her sing it. I'm going to get her to sing
Yes, and
it
then
in the
I'll.
morning when she wakes
Every
up.
month I was
gosh,
seeing
this is so
progress
precious. This is like,
because I never gave up. I kept going. I kept seeing the sizes in my pants go down.
and the AC is still off in your classroom, so.
I even got to the point where I
On the
could
bright
wear
side, though,
skirts and
I
dresses and
think my
not feel incredibly embarrassed. All the wonderful memories that came with it that I didn't even know about, but truly my happy place. As I lost weight, I began to notice loose skin.
Look at my hair. It's all
Of course,
bald and almost sweaty and
I knew
gross.
that going in. But then I started considering, well, should I do something about this? After deep consideration, I finally made the decision to get the loose skin removed. It just felt like a natural next step. It took me a year to lose all the weight, and I spent another year maintaining it, all of 2019. One of the hardest years was in a car accident, in the process of purchasing my first home at the same time. Started grad school, full-time teacher, but I never gave up. I kept going, despite all the life things that I was facing. I learned. I lived my life. I continued. I traveled. I loved. I grew my business. I attended my dream university for graduate school. Traveled some more. Loved some more. And I persevered through everything. I never let the hardships take control of my life. I didn't want to be that 300-pound girl again. My next step was the tummy tuck, loose skin removal surgery. I had seen others go through it before, but experiencing it for myself was just a wild transformation, a wild ride. But
Okay, so
it
not like really taking a lot of pictures without the compression and without movement. But here is like a little sneak peek of the results that I'm doing.
was worth it. Every step of the way was worth it. Every ounce of my journey was worth it. And the best part is, I'm not done yet. I will continue to keep fighting, to be the best possible me that I can be. So thanks for being a part of my journey.